Yo, look at this stream though. Hello, hello. Yeah, look at this stream, Darkrai. Oh my god. I can't believe it. It was like just such a snipe though. Ew. Yeah, so there. They should definitely come earlier next time. I did not expect you guys to show up so quickly though. Actually, come to think of it, can you still hear the Ensemble Stars music? I don't know, I'm kind of just like finishing some really quick stuff there before I close it and all that. But yeah. I feel like... Oh, I've made good progress getting these at least. Not entirely sure if they're like super useful to me right now, but at least, you know, kind of doing the wedges. I apparently needed a lot more wings inspo than I thought, so there is that. But it's kind of crazy that we have like so many of these actually, like so many. Like what am I even gonna do with all like the excess blueprints after this actually? I don't even want to bother maxing some of them out because it's like such a waste of materials. Oh, look at that. Focus? What is this one again? I guess I should just make one. I have enough money. You know, it's fine. It's fine. We'll make one anyways. I don't even know who has like a 200% skill duration. This one I'll just kind of save it because I do need my wings inspo, I think. Or something like that. I think I needed it for something. Did I? Wait. Do I need this? Joke. Should I just cancel it? Ah. Wait, so the one in the where do you see? Oh, here's the blueprints. Okay, wait, let's see. Oh, this is kind of annoying. Rarity. Man, this is not even arranged in like an easy way to look. Okay, wait, we'll just look really quickly. Which one is the one that we need? Ah, joke. Okay, so wait, I'll just cancel this one then. I'll just cancel it to be sure. I do have this on some other characters. I do already have quite a lot of them actually, so maybe it's like a little bit too excessive. I don't really know what to do with the extra ones, I think.
You'd bring me along.
Wait, who was using Wings Inspo? I'm pretty sure I had some characters who had it.
Pinky promise. No.
Yeah, like this. But like, it's so expensive to like level up these things. So like right now, it's not really like super important. So I guess I'll just like prioritize later because I think the skill gap is like not really big enough to justify spending that much money on it.
I knew you'd bring me.
Yeah. Although like in Fina's case, wait, I did just get the new one, so
Pinky promise. No backsies.
I made this one, which I don't really remember who would need this, but I'm pretty sure someone will need it eventually. Although right now plus at level 5 it's like not really that worth it, but at least I have it, so there is that. Morale, I don't know actually. I feel like Fina was supposed to be morale, but then it's kind of difficult. Because like the only one with the same symbol as this is ironically all the Scorches, and I think she doesn't scale on attack anyways, so kind of just ended up with Volition instead, because the ones with Volition at least use Eternity, which is skill duration, which is what she needs, I guess. I could have sworn I had more than one of these Eternities, but like Apparently not, so... Yeah. It kind of does need intensity, but also it's not a priority here. So sometimes I get confused about this, honestly. It's like sometimes like, do I need it? Do I not need it? Kind of like that. Skill duration. Yeah, I just kind of went a lot of skill duration. Even this one, because these don't stack actually, so it makes it difficult to decide like which character holds which thing. Because like there's also the morale thing. I feel like I should kind of decide which ones go where. But like morale. Well, I guess morale is supposed to be more for like the character themselves, so I guess that's fine. Yeah, this is probably for like the support character, and then the morale is the one for more for the actual damage dealer. Okay, we'll just stick to that. Yeah, I had a lot of eternities actually. It scorches. That's why I don't really have space for like things like this anymore. Uplift? Oh wait, this is actually not good for her. Joke. Can I switch this out? Okay, I think that's better. I think that's better, probably. Because, like, we do already have the uplift for... on Fina. But then again, do I ever run Fina together with her? No, I don't, but like... Anyways. It's kind of difficult to decide which wedges go to which character anyways. Scorch. Yeah, I do have a lot of Scorch, but then like... Do I have enough? I don't have enough. I'm gonna be running out. I'd have to like decide which one to use. Uplift or morale? Yeah. Uplift or morale. Ugh. Guess. This is the most value to like cut in half anyways. Well, I guess regardless, it's still going to be like that same triangle symbol. Okay, do I have enough to add another Scorch? Oh, I do have enough to add another Scorch. Yeah. But who do I... Actually, the annoying thing is I don't actually run Lisbel with any supports majority of the time because I only ever use her in... Mostly in theater or... Well, technically theater. Wait, who do I run with Lisbel in theater? Fina? I guess Fina. Okay, that's fine then. That means the support thing was on her. So okay, that's actually good. It's so hard to decide. Yeah, where else? Where else? I do also have... Where's that new character that we just got? This one!
Sky Patroller Scepter. Ready.
I'm actually happy that I'm able to like get her to this level just purely on farming the exploration stages. Like, a lot of the times I kind of just leave it running, so it's like passively just collecting EXP anyways. I can reach up to like stage 30-ish, like 32, which is way better than before, because before I only used to reach like maybe stage 15, and it went up to like stage 19, and it went up to like maybe stage 24, and then I can reach stage 30! Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna replace this soon enough. Yeah, I think morale is okay on her. Well, temporarily she's just using like a fuck ton of Scorches, honestly, because like that's the easiest one that I got for her. I can't even tell if she actually needs sanity. Well, I guess she needs sanity. Although most of the time nothing really happens with it. There's also prismatic neon, which is actually also not entirely sure if she needs prismatic neon, or maybe like. Well, these are both skill duration. I guess she doesn't really have skill duration anyways. 300 sanity, you don't really need the regen for it. Which one? Serenity? I don't really think anyone is running this one though. I feel like the only character that would, like, from the Luminos right now who would need regeneration is basically like Knifel and the MC, but like even then, well, I don't really use the MC much outside of like story quests. And technically they do give you like the story version of the MC.
Its true destiny.
So you're kind of stuck with like a low-level version.
Must be made.
But he's incredibly loud though, honestly. This one, yeah, technically, so long as you have ammo, you technically don't really need sanity. Efficiency is something not really needed. She just used the whole 300 sanity in one go and regen it back after her ult is over. Oh, that's kind of different. Not entirely. I'm still kind of confused about how she works, but kind of just like turn on her ult and just like swing her sword around and just kind of hope for the best, I think. That's generally how I do things. As for the weapons, I was kind of surprised that like her signature was the ranged weapon, which makes me wonder like what they're supposed to be using for melee, but I kind of just gave her like one of these because I have like a spare one. Yeah, I'm gonna fix these eventually. They're not good enough yet. But I don't really like farming like the weapon wedges as much as the character wedges because weapons get shuffled around so much. It's kind of like confusing how to build it. Yeah, I know it's always a scythe. Yeah, I use it so often that I actually had to get it twice just because different people often need it at the same time. And so I haven't like actually smelted it, even though I probably should, but when I get an extra copy, I think. Yeah. Ended up giving this one for Kocho, because I kind of read some guides and they said this one is better for him. Not really sure about that, but I guess. Even this one, and what other weapon did I get? This one's kind of mediocre. Skill range. Didn't I already give skill range to like Knifel? What is she using? Something like that. Oh, congrats on getting Kocho. Nice, nice. Ah, because there's also another skill range polearm. Yeah, this is actually better. Everyone uses the scythe. But yeah, I'm surprised you only got Kocho now. Or did you only like use his secret letters now? I've actually been unlocking all the characters. Mostly because I like running exploration stages and then I kind of just like need a bunch of them. If you look here, like all of these, I've leveled up everyone enough just to unlock all of them. But there's quite a lot of characters that are kind of worthless because they just give you like the same things as normal. Like for example, characters like Rebecca, which is mostly worthless because you don't need that much empathy. I mean, the fish is nice. Ironically, the most useless one is the tamer one because it's like I never get these mostly because I actually just want the Genimon themselves as opposed to like the food thingy that you get from it. No, last time from 8 letters I didn't get what? Really? Oh, you didn't finish the previous theater? Oh, well, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, it took me a while before I was able to finish theater eventually, but I made it. Just took a while. This MC doesn't even have anything. Profile. Yeah, this one is also kind of worthless, honestly. Like, this one is nice, but not really that useful, but like so much empathy is kind of unnecessary with so many characters. There's quite a lot of them that use empathy. You know, the single most useful character for exploration is Fushu. Like literally her, because of these two keen insights, she can complete anything at 100%. And then the next best one is ironically Randy, because he also has keen insight. Like not as good as Fushu, but still pretty good. Yeah, all these empathy stats. Like damn, look at even freaking Lisbel has so. Actually, Lisbel is also one of the most useless because adventure is so common and empathy is also so damn common. Like there's rarely a scenario where you will specifically need her. I like these though, the gleaner ones, because you can get money out of it.
Shall we
Yeah, I actually do level up Randy little by little. Look, I have him at 73. I maxed out well, not maxed out, but I do have most of his skills at like a decently high level. I just don't really want to farm more of these like materials like this. I don't really want to bother, so kind of just left it as that. He's actually decently good at defense stages because he does block a huge portion of like of it. Like you just kind of have to position yourself correctly so that he puts up like a huge barrier. Yeah, the crown, like I don't really want to waste the crowns because it's so expensive to like level up anything in this game. So I kind of just like leave it at like the minimum requirement. And kind of just working towards getting these. Well, actually I could. Joke, I could get it right now. Yeah, oh wait, did I do pure? No, I think I haven't done pure fiction yet. I'm gonna do that eventually. Oh, this one.
No backsies.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't notice this. But also swords and assault rifles. That's kind of like such a niche thing, you know? It would have been easier to just say like either all melee or all ranged weapon. I don't know. Well, actually, technically no. That's kind of weird. But still, like that's so niche though. How about characters like Kojo who can use anything? I got 35 out of 36 stars. Oh, so close. Oh well, it just started, so you can do... You have a lot of time to do it anyways. I just copied Vita's setup on this post in Discord to 36 it. Nice. Yeah, wait. If I finish the story today, if I finish it today, I'm going to stream Genshin next time. But yeah, I'm getting tired of doing these reputation things. They're like so. Anyways,
I knew you'd.
I feel like I say anyways a lot though. I have that bad habit, but it's fine. And that's also and the more I stream, the more I end up having like very certain catchphrases that I've developed over the years. That makes me wonder if I like if I'm getting like stale in the way that I talk. Wait, you don't have any Elation characters? Like not at all? Not even like Sparksy or Yao Kwang? Well, I guess you could wait. Actually, is Silver Wolf Elation? I kind of didn't pay attention to like the symbol, but I'm guessing she is. As for Evanesha, I also forgot what her path was. There's so many characters. Yeah, in my case though, I feel like I'm probably going to get Silver Wolf. When I thought about it, it's like I am going to be running a freaking 3 kilometer run just to get a medal with Silver Wolf on it. So it's like I might as well just get Silver Wolf, honestly.
Are you after?
Yeah, Emanator of Elation. Silver will kind of need other Elation characters, not much for Evanesha. Yeah, I think they said Evanesha's kind of like a traditional DPS type character. I mean, I do already have Sparksy and Yao Kwang, so I'm gonna end up getting all the characters again in this game. What the heck? Oh, nice door. Yeah. I kind of worried about adventuring SP. Worried, but also not really worried and kind of confused because all the leaks have been basically saying you cannot run adventuring SP together with like other Elation characters, otherwise you'll break his entire mechanic. It's like, why is that a thing, you know? Yeah.
The second symbol, Thor.
I know. But it's not as bad as like whatever Genshin had with like, oh, you need all Leah characters to activate this effect. It's like, who thought that was a good idea, honestly? Oh my god.
Shelter deep
It's Elation, anything goes, lore-wise accurate. Yeah.
drawing the sentinels of Juntian to their gates. It is a feint, nothing more. All we seek is that you draw the city guard away.
Spare me the prophecy talk.
It's not even a prophecy, Chilio explicitly ended up saying like what was going to happen.
There is no need to rush. It seems
But yeah, I can't believe they really had to have her hair like phase through like the chair backing. They had to leave a gap in the chair backing just for her hair. It reminds me of, if you know like Lycon actually has a special chair in like the Victorious Housekeeping where it has a specific hole exactly where his tail is positioned.
to be played and cast aside.
If I win Phantasmal, I will ban IPC from Planarcadia, but also at the same time don't ban them from burning them, making them work remotely. Why? That's so random. Like, why would you do that though?
What is it you want?
I just want everyone who died to come. Actually, no, I don't really want everyone who died to come back to life. I want Scott to come back to life. I forgot to post in the Discord. There was actually a really cool picture, like a new fan art that I saw that was like so nice. I mean, don't fall for it. It's not real, but it's such a good concept art of like of Scott. It's so funny. But hey, did you know like they did mention that the
My aim
winning condition, well, not winning condition, like the prize,
their lofty thrones.
the prize for winning the Phantasmoon games is not just like a minute as an Aeon. It's like you are permanently the Aeon of Elation, which is kind of crazy when you think about it.
Kill
Yeah, random bullshit go. It's also funny though. I wonder who came up with that meme. I think it was from Moon Knight, right? That's the one I see the most often. Like he's just like throwing his daggers and it just says random bullshit go.
But the power of
That's
the
so
Lord
funny.
Jesus is with
That
us.
used to be so common before in like Genshin, right? I think they did that with Amber and her bunnies. And then who else? Oz also?
Any other.
Yeah. Man, though, I think I don't want to be. Yeah, Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is so hilarious. I'm still so mad though that he lost to Shiro. And Miyashiro, yeah, in his Unlimited Blade Works kind of desert ass place. That's still crazy though. Imagine like telling someone like Gilgamesh, it's like, yeah, you kind of suck because you're a master of nothing. It's like,
me out.
yo, that's so mean. That's so mean. I mean, it's true, but like, it's still mean though.
I thought this ancient power was nothing more than a relic
Yeah.
of forgotten
Poor
ways.
Gilgamesh. I kind of just wish he'd stop dying. Like, he dies way too often. For a guy who's like supposedly super OP, he dies too often.
You may not yet understand the true nature of resonance, a power to guide and to command. It was with this force that our ancestor Yan founded the 9 chapters. That is why
Shiro wouldn't lasted a second if it was Strange Fake Gilgamesh. Yeah, oh my god. I really like Strange Fake Gilgamesh. He's like so cool.
your hand
Although I think the nicest one is the one in Fate Grand Order, right? Because he said it's the closest one to his personality in Fate Extra
was
CCC.
enough to bring down the gods.
I feel like I'm learning too much about Fate lore passively from like some specific Twitter accounts that keep posting about Fate or like the Fate game that they're playing. And because they're also obsessed with Gilgamesh, it makes it funnier because those are the only things I care about. And was that the name of the character? Hakunon? Haku something. Hakunon, I think. Yeah. Gil says like the cringiest shit ever. He's all like, you know, I said this before, but like, I changed my mind. And it's like, you will like travel the earth together, kind of like that. And it's basically say like, if we go to outer space, I'm gonna follow along with you. It's like, what?
Listen, the wheels of fate are already turning.
Ooh.
See now, all has been made ready. Tai Hao lies wounded. Its defense is thinned. Now comes the decisive stroke.
Gilgamesh is so OP, his timeline was in danger. Asa's master goes to help him, but found out he has summoned 7 servants already. When normal mage barely could keep what? Wait, is that the plot in Fate Extra CCC? I actually didn't read the summary for it. I just like see specific scenes of the game, like when he's saying like super like sent. Oh, in Babylonia. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I actually haven't had a chance to like continue watching the other Heaven's Feel. My next series is supposed to be Heaven's Feel. And then I kind of missed it because I was like so busy watching all of my other stuff on Netflix. Like I finished Sentenced to Be a Hero and like my god, the freaking plot twist was crazy. Like I'm so excited for the next season already. It was kind of slow for a bit and it got really exciting again and like it's also predictable but at the same time like still freaking, oh my god, I don't know how to feel.
In what
Yeah, wait, oh my god, I forgot to reply in the Discord. Yeah, I read your messages about Fire Force. That was cool actually. I didn't realize that that's how they would connect it to the world of Soul Eater, that he basically had to reset the world, right? And then he kind of fucked it up partially, and so they ended up in that weird way. Guess that goes to show how creative the main character is, I guess.
doing. There's something beyond design itself.
That is,
Maybe
yeah,
at
it's
work
like a funny scenario I did not expect to happen.
With time, all things shift, and the world has long forgotten why the gods exist at all. Should they one day learn that the deities they revere are but works,
The sentiment of mortals toucheth not my heart. This alone I seek. To draw Tai Hao into the pyre, and quench the hatred that through unnumbered centuries hath burned without cease.
our
Yeah, it's good. Wait, he got married, right? He got married and then he had kids? Who did he marry? Is it like the girl who's always like doing fan service stuff?
By the force order that binds Hua Xu.
Like, No Game No Life was actually, I think the first season was really good. They didn't have any other seasons, right? Was that the Gyaru? No, the one who's always like, you know, every time she trips over something and her clothes just come flying off. Oh, the blonde. What the? Wait. The blonde sister? The nun? Wait, did he marry two people? Wait, that's so crazy. Latom. Yeah, the one, the sussy nun who keeps like I think her was that in the earliest scene, like she got really wet and her clothes are basically translucent. And then she was like putting her hands together and praying. Later one forced him to marry? It was supposed to be one, the villain one forced herself. What? What? How do you mean you forced someone to get married to you? Like, why even allow the first one to happen if that was the case? So what, he's stuck with two wives? That is an unusual situation. Okay, I kind of expected it to be with like that fan servicey girl because I felt bad for her because she was like undergoing through all of that shit and then like what, did she end up with anyone? Man achieved godhood and become hero of world, so they let him be. Wait, they're still alive? Oh, she married someone else? Okay, that's good. I hope he treats her nicely at least.
Thank you. The headache's
Yeah. One from season 2. I don't. Yeah, okay. I didn't watch season 2 anymore, so I don't know anymore who those new characters will be.
To watch over you.
The guy almost died for her. Aw, that's sweet. Nothing says dedication like almost dying for someone. But you know, the more important thing is like, would you die for me? No, it's like, would you live for me? Isn't that the number one thing that a girl wants?
Yes. She used me as bait to lure the magistrates into raiding the outer peaks,
Of course she did.
just as she foretold.
I mean, obviously, you were the one who brought the magistrates into the outer peaks. Who else would be bringing them there?
It was to draw the magistrates and Bian away, creating an
I see. So that was the
For real, he also lived with few limbs missing till Shinra reset everything. Ah, oh wow, okay. Wow, I did not expect that. I kind of thought like, you know, when you said he almost died, that like he would have just been like fatally wounded and then like nursed back to health. I didn't actually expect him to have like
dread.
permanent injuries. Well, semi-permanent injuries. I got so siren feeling from him, but he looks so devilish. He looks like one of those MCs from a freaking harem anime or something like that. He has that vibe about him, kind of. I don't really trust him because he's kind of like
the truth of
kind
what
of like
had
a
occurred.
pervert also. Meanwhile, Iron Tomb equivalent was a beautiful saintess. Okay, that sounds more likely.
I must apologize. I tarried in the city on personal business. Had I returned but a little sooner.
Yeah, what kind of personal business did she even have that would justify spending so much time in the city?
There's no need to
Knowing that
apologize.
we were in like a freaking crisis
No life of
situation.
your own. As your friend, I only hope to see your wish fulfilled. But if ever you face something you cannot handle alone, promise me you will tell me.
I kind of like it that the
I will
MC is
help
not
in
like
whatever way I can.
in love with any single one of the female characters that we have so far. I think it also helps because he's like much smaller compared to some of like the best female characters in this game. Cause like they're so tall, like they're so much taller than him.
Your words I shall remember.
She's way too formal though. Yeah, it's not like in Wuthering Waves where he's like taller than the female character, so you can kind of still ship him with everyone. But in this case, this guy's basically a kid, and he's so sincere about it. It's like, thank God, we're not putting them into any sus situations.
Strength is restored.
Which is kind of ironic when you think about it. Yeah, he doesn't really feel like an adult. He feels like kind of like borderline, but still kind of a kid. Like if I had to pair him up with anyone, I'd want him to end up with Barry, cause like it seems so cute, like a childhood friend situation. Like he cares so much about her. Like he's doing this entire journey for Barry. I kind of feel awkward using that nickname though, because it's technically his nickname for her, but like Veronica, yeah, more or less. It was so sweet though. They basically like almost died for each other. I mean, they're kind of stupid about it, but like still, yeah. She sounds like one of those maybe like 1 to 2 years older type, but like close enough because like they grew up together. God damn it! Are you? Should I just fly over? God, it's terrible. Like the climbing mechanics in this game are like non-existent. Even with Psyche, it still didn't really feel like he had any like romantic feelings, but it's more like, you are my first friend outside of Berenica, so I will treasure you with my entire heart. And then, you know, maybe in the future we can bring you back to life, because Naifo said suspicious things about like the freaking river of something something. Yeah. Dragon lives so long we can't be sure about age? Which dragon? Yeah, I feel bad for Saigi. Like, she's dead, but like, I'm actually happy about that. In a sense, because it actually gives you emotional depth. But at the same time, we kind of just like yeeted ourselves into the next region, so... Hey, but if you guys have started the photography event, it's actually almost all about Psyche. Yeah! Psyche introduces us to the outside world, which is kind of ironic because she is also basically not allowed to be in the outside world either. Yeah.
No spy? Then answer me this. The gate to the outer peaks have...
It's so hard to take these NPCs seriously because they look so damn ugly.
I don't place my faith in guesswork. I believe only what I see. When the sentinels of Juntian struck, he stood with us to drive them back.
Yeah, we freaking unlocked your secret ass weapon that was trapped in your ruins for like the past how many years that even your freaking master Su Yi could not uncover, and you're telling us that we're the spy?
How can you be sure he was not faking that to win? They left on their own. We didn't drive them off. The outer peaks...
I remember playing the whole part until her battle during beta. It was very impactful. Oh, you were part of the beta? Oh, that's cool. I've actually always wanted to join a beta testing for some game. I actually applied for the one in Petite Planet, but I don't think I got it. I mean, I don't know when it starts. I think it starts probably sometime later this month, but I don't think I got it though. Maybe I should just like lie in the beta application and say like I play so many different games or something. Because you know how they say like, oh, your what do you call it? That your answers will not impact your chances to like join the beta. But I feel like it does though. I feel like if you play more games, they're more likely to pick you as a beta tester. Yeah. They prioritize content creators with an extra slot. They just pick random. But like, how do they know though? Like, well, I guess if for content creators, they'd be the ones reaching out. So yeah, it kind of sucks though. Like, I do want to play Petite Planet. It looks so cute. It's like someone described it as Animal Crossing and Pokopia for plebeians, basically. I mean, they're not wrong about it though, because if it's a free-to-play game, that's like the easiest way you can play like an Animal Crossing or Pokopia type gameplay without having to like spend money.
Now our kin either
God, it's so hot today for some reason.
Or hole up in this
Blue Archive community got mad because of content creator or promoter don't know shit about the game. Oh, yeah, actually, I feel like that has probably happened quite often, actually, which is ironic. I feel like if you were in the marketing team of a certain company, you'd at least do like the bare minimum to research which content creators that you're actually trying to hire. Because like if your content creators suck at like talking about the game that you're trying to sell, that means you're also going to get like affected by it negatively. That's the second time Blue Archive community have blocked CC for promoting the game? Second time? Like, they didn't learn anything from the first time?
Enough.
Well, as long as I don't do it like a third time, I guess. That's kind of like the same concept I'm having here with like DNA. Like, if they get hacked the third time, I don't even know if I'm gonna bother continuing with the game. But at least it's like, we're just giving them a chance. Like, please develop much faster
There's something I believe even more. Cherish a
so that we can actually like continue enjoying the story. It's like the gameplay of DNA kind of sucks, but like I like the story a lot, so
That's the very first lesson we were taught.
I was still an active player during the first time. As the sage says, fool me once, fool me twice, fool me even thrice.
He is my
It was
friend.
supposed to be promoted by
This
Korean
moment
VTuber,
will
then
save our
everyone...
lives.
that everyone
We
hated.
turn our backs on him now.
Why?
Wouldn't that be the truest betrayal of the
That
casual?
seems really weird, honestly. Like, I feel like if you just spend like a few minutes watching these content creators with like they're watching their videos, watching their streams, you'd probably figure out their personality like really quickly. Especially if they're like generally generally famous or infamous, either way. I mean, you definitely have a lot of stuff to work with.
You!
Okay. Yeah, I almost fell. Okay, let's just turn that off because I'm gonna run out of HP. One day after announcement, the devs took it back. One day. Oh my god, that's crazy. It reminds me of like wait, there was another English VA recently who was actually I kind of feel bad for her, but at the same time it's like super hilarious because she basically just announced like, oh, you know, hey, I'm like super happy because I'm gonna be like voicing this amazing character. I hope you enjoy her because she's coming out soon. And then like, what's that like? 3 or 5 days later, the game basically announced, okay, sorry guys, we're gonna be ending service soon. So like here's like the ending stuff. Like we're gonna finish this story. We're gonna give you out those free rewards. Like feel free to like ask for refunds and all that stuff. And like the girl's like, the VA was like, are you? And she was like, and she was like, wow. It's like, what the fuck just happened? I mean, in nicer words, but like basically like that. It's like, I didn't even know how she felt seeing that announcement. Like. Yeah, I think I posted that in the Discord as well. I feel so bad for her, but at the same time I really can't help but laugh though. Oh my god, Dragon Jinwei. Welcome to the stream. Why are you getting all the pizzas already? Are you attempting to break my stream? Please don't. Please take pity on my graphics card. Yeah, it's a queso meme. Like that was wild though. I can't believe it lagged so hard.
Suyi? What? You? And Snow?
Oh my god, I have not much faith in my graphics card, honestly.
You heard all that?
We did.
Right.
At least he's honest.
I was hoping you wouldn't. Truthfully.
It's fine.
Some of the drifters think you exposed our base on purpose. That you're siding with the 9 chapters.
Pizza! Pizza!
Won't be giving you trouble.
Wait, I'm hearing all the pizzas before they even show up on screen. Thanks for all the pizzas. Pizza. Wait, but I upgraded my CPU also. At the same time as like the GPU. Well, a little bit after the GPU. Because the GPU wasn't compatible with my old CPU. Yeah, I had to change it. Do you guys not know I had to change it also? Because like the CPU was not compatible with my old CPU, so I had to change my CPU also. The GPU still... Wait, let me just check my settings to be sure. And then I will read it out. System... What am I using? About. Yeah, process? No, not process. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070. Yeah. And then 11th gen Intel i7. Yeah. Yeah. I upgraded at the same time. I didn't really have a choice. I didn't get to upgrade the RAM or the storage though, which is honestly what I wanted to, but I think the CPU is fine, probably. Probably. They did said it was like compatible. And then they're like, we're sure it's compatible this time around.
They were harsh, but it's fear talking.
Well, she went 50-50 on Silver Wolf 999. Yes, believe in me, because I'm going to be running 3 kilometers just to get a Silver Wolf medal. So I better get the actual characters, otherwise I'm gonna be like super annoyed. I think I also upgraded my motherboard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did like 3 upgrades at the same time. Yeah, it was like 3 things. I don't know. Ironically, I still haven't paid my dad for all of this, so I don't really know what's going to happen. I kind of wanted to go like further, but I think it's because he didn't. I don't know if he felt bad because like everything just kind of went like really like sideways. So he hasn't asked me to pay for it. So we're just kind of like waiting for like the ticking time bomb kind of situation. It's okay. I mean, I'll pay him obviously if he asks me to, but like until then, it's like thanks. God, though, that took so long. I was so stressed about that. But I think mostly it's fine.
Jiliu tampered with me. Left a mark that led the 9 chapters straight to this place. She told me herself in her second prophecy. That's why I can't stay.
But that's not your fault. You didn't know.
Just remove the mark if you can remove it. Wait, is that the butterfly thing? Wait, no, I don't think... I'm just only noticing it now, actually, that there's a butterfly mark here, but I can't tell who put that there. Okay, I will trust you and, like, watch this video that you sent, but normally, if this were a regular person, I wouldn't be accepting, like, links, just saying. Yeah! Wait, but I've already watched this before, though. Yeah, I watched this. This is funny. It's still kind of hilarious that, like, Blade is better than Silver Wolf at dancing this stuff. And that they really got her English VA to sing a version of this. Yeah, look, if you look at his upper back here, in between... Oh, slightly above his shoulder blades, there's like a butterfly mark there. Yeah, it's a really good song though, actually. I just actually watched a short interview done by the original Rick Astley when he's like kind of old now. He's talking about like how they videoed it at that time. He was like basically saying like, I don't know how to dance, but they basically said just go out there and like dance. And he's all like, what? It's like, yeah, we're just gonna video it, so like go for it. And he was like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know how to dance. And like he was like saying, like, I am literally surrounded by like professional dancers, professional choreographers, and I was like, am I just supposed to like wing everything? And yeah, everybody's like, yeah, just wing it. And that's why he's just kind of like awkwardly shuffling around there. Even the clothes that you see him wearing are not even like clothes that the production provided for him or like the designers provided for him. It's literally his own actual like personal clothes, which makes it even funnier that he really had those kinds of outfits and he just dressed like super down to earth, I guess. And like even the backflip scene, if you see, like one dude just straight up said like, hey, I can do a backflip, you wanna see? And they're like, oh sure, go for it, we're gonna video you while you do it. And that's why there's like a freaking backflip scene in the music video. And it's like honestly one of the most iconic videos in the game. But also, why are we patting a girl who's like way older than us? What? What the? That's like you as a child trying to comfort like another child kind of feeling. What is this?
Promise. We'll meet it. Oh, and Kujo's gone.
Yeah, Kecho probably brooding after that blazing row with Yu Ming. If not compatible height. I mean, technically they're like almost the same height though. So I don't know. It feels awkward to like pat someone who's like very similar in height to you. It's something that you should do with someone like cuter. You know, what's that? The name of the girl from Free Rent who likes patting like small girls. She's really funny, honestly. I did not expect her to be super OP, but like, yo, her and Geno? Oh my god, those two are like my new favorites in the series because like they're so damn good. Like I did not expect them to be that OP. Because you know, it felt kind of comedic when you were watching. Yeah, Methode, yeah, Methode, yeah. God, she's so good. I did not expect her to be. I feel like the improvement between the first season and the second season is so damn drastic when like these guys actually take things seriously.
Another thing.
But like Jen now, like damn. I think I did not expect it to be like, yeah, he's like that brooding widow who had like her partner killed and he's like out for revenge and like super locked in. Like he was straight up willing to die, but he survived and he was like, that was amazing. Especially what he did for Stark. Like yo, you know the trust required to like to survive that battle was insane. What do you mean? Oh, like okay, I don't want to pick the second one. I don't want to pick the second one. That's so embarrassing. No, that's so embarrassing.
Right. You're not from around here, so I won't hold it against you. Alright.
That was like literally. I mean, like we've had a lot of random answers in this game, like super out of pocket random answers, but like. I don't think I was literally just saying that it wasn't sus, like this MC wasn't sus, but now we're going to sus territory. Please don't do that again. I would rather keep you like as you are, that little awkward kind of like a rage baiter MC, like as is.
Once you found Kujou, come back so we can put our heads together and plan our next move. I can't fight beside you this time, but
You go on ahead, little minion. I'm staying here.
Wow. Never thought I'd hear that. You're not coming with me?
I just want to hear more about everything they were yelling about. Zhuan Heng, Jishu, the Battle of Shuli, all of it. What's wrong with
Sure you are. You're just looking for an excuse to slack off, aren't you?
See? Ultimate rage baiter.
like that at all? Just go find Kujou already before he slips off again.
But I really wish they'd do the names properly. His name is Kujou.
Say, Suyi, my little minion and I have been honorary learners of Jishu for a long time now, and we still don't know a single thing about our glorious past. I heard our sect used to be amazing, like worthy of the Demon King's backstory amazing. So, what happened? Tell me.
Did she really just say our sect? Our sect?
honorary learners. Huh. Let me guess. Master Gongshang tried to rope you into being his disciples. Figures. Well then, as your Shijie, that's senior.
Yeah, Shijie is like the older disciple sister.
I'll tell you the full story. All right. So, how much do you know about the?
Oh, I know.
Trust the Xianheng sect to hog all the credit.
Well, Suyi seems like from Tang sect with all those hidden weapons. This girl has like so much stuff. Like I don't even know where like the giant sword comes from, honestly.
What? You get to hear the lecture from our Shujie, and I don't. That's hardly fair.
Sure. Have a seat. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. How could the people of Huaxu be freed from the blight of
Zhu and
deterioration
Yang,
and the
forebears who
endless
founded
war?
this realm, wrestled with that question for many years.
The 9 chapters.
Snow is from bigger sect. Don't underestimate her. A bigger sect.
The miraculous art that shielded the realm was not Yang's work alone. The founder of our sect.
This is kind of like the feeling like when Paimon started learning stuff from Alhaitham and is actually reading books and is like taking courses in the freaking academia.
By burning incense, she could sway and command the filthoids nearby.
That was honestly still like one of the most like insane things. Like the insane lore that every single year Alhaitham just keeps talking about Paimon's education. Like he doesn't even care about other stuff other than improving Paimon.
Far and wide, reaching
8 ball should I spam?
in distant
Yeah, don't do that. If you spam it, I'm going to just disable it anyways.
Hyperborean forebears.
I feel like I could probably refund you the points if ever, but like, do you really want to watch that many ads? I mean, you're not also subscribed. So I feel like if you were gonna do the ad thing, you should wait until you have a subscription and then you can spam it more. At least it'd be worth it for you at that point.
Returned to Huaxu, gathered manpower and resources, and began work on the fact. When it was finished, Yang, Ju, and many forebears of Long Scions gave their lives to that great work, finding Yang's art of incense.
If you want to watch ads, just open Instagram, everything is an ad. Yeah, that's also true. Man, though, downloading Brave is like such a game changer. I can watch YouTube videos peacefully without being bombarded by stupid ass ads. I can also watch anime from like 9anime without ads. God, like the sense of peace I have from like not dealing with ads. Like the rage just builds so fast when I see something useless. Ironically, ads don't really work on me in the sense that the more I see an ad, the more likely I am to like never buy it actually.
After Yang and
No sexy most near 5 kilometer radius. God damn, I can't believe they really did that before. Like, are there actually people who fall for like stupid shit like that? I feel like the people who get viruses the most often are people who just watch too much porn.
Research funding, not like now, scraping by, counting every coin.
So the Jishu sect really did have its golden age. Suyi, you just said Yu Yin was honored as a guardian god, but now it's seen as a harbinger of disaster.
Quite sharp. After the Battle of Shu,
The ironic thing is like we're doing all of this, but we're like facing the opposite direction. Like the only ones looking at each other are like us and Snow.
in the old days, those Xuanheng and Jishu ruled Huaxu together. Our beliefs were far from the same. The night we in Jishu weighed all things by the measure of the heart. Xuanheng by the left. In the end, all that
I use so many sites on Brave and I send it to other
erupted.
and open it on their browser. Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's true. Because I also did try to watch 9anime on my phone, and every single time I clicked on anything, it would literally just pop up an ad to the point I couldn't even watch like a single episode. And I was like, yo, I can't deal with this. I just gave up. And then I installed Brave browser also on my work laptop just to make things more convenient for myself.
What is known is that Xuanheng suspected.
Yeah, I hate it when they redirect pages. But that means I have to keep on like going out and like closing it and like going back in and then going back out to close it and going back in. It's like, god damn it. It's so repetitive.
When the news broke, the whole realm reeled. The 9 chapters had Xuanheng decided.
My sister watched anime and K-drama she don't close. What? Why would you not close them though? They're actually like terrible.
The war. The
Oh my god. Sorry. I don't understand your sister at all. That is such weird behavior. I'm thankful my brother isn't like that. He also does not like ads, so he doesn't bother with things like that. But then again, he does use Microsoft Edge, so I don't really understand him either in that sense. Because he says it's better for like the RAM. It's like, are you sure about that? I feel like there are definitely better browsers than Edge. He's like, because it's from Windows, and so obviously it's designed to be optimized or whatever. Or the notifications are locked screen. What the heck? All of my notifications are actually locked. Most of them are locked from my lock screen just because I don't want people reading anything. Because the one thing I hate the most is when your phone is flipped open, and then you could see like people sending you messages and like the actual message is shown there on screen. It's like, where is the privacy, you know? How that's like such a common trope that you see in like freaking K-dramas that leads to like misunderstandings or finding out, oh my god, my boyfriend is cheating on me. Who's this girl that's sending him like kissy messages? Like, god damn, it's like, what? That's like so wild. Like people have no sense of like, no common sense basically. That's so weird. Especially if you're like in a high level position, you definitely should not be like leaving those things like just for anyone to read.
The whole of craft's techniques to fuel industry, they were shackled by prejudice and bound in
She had
constraint.
40, yeah, and like turn off permission on all her useless apps. Amazon, grocery, clothes promotion. I stopped it all. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's really annoying to get bombarded with useless messages. Every couple of months, I kind of just clear out my inventory. I mean, not all of it, but I tend to like mass delete like a lot of emails. Because sometimes they're useful, so I kind of like have to sort through them a little bit. But like for majority of the time, if I know it's used, okay, delete everything. Really? You don't have Discord notice on? Well, actually, I only have notifications for like my own server. I don't do it for like other servers actually. But also because like in general, you normally won't get mobile notifications because the server size is too large. In reality, like even if you would like to get notifications, like for me, like I actually enabled notifications for like in DNA, like for specific channels, like the Twitter channel and like the update channel. But like when you actually try to do it, they basically tell you, oh, the server size is too big that you will not get mobile push notifications anyways, even if you want to. Like it will only get a message if you're mentioned. So which is like, you know, like the everyone or whatever, things like that. If you're not mentioned, you won't get a notification even if you turn it on, which is weird actually. Yeah, I also have Twitch. Oh, I don't use Pinterest actually. I mean, I did want to before, but again, they keep trying to convince me to make an account and I don't want to make an account.
I see. So you
And then before, I kind of just wanted to use it for like getting I guess like
when heart and principle fall out of balance.
what's the term for it? Like ideas for like making outfits or doing art, but then I was like, I don't really think I'd use it often enough to justify going through all of that trouble.
Oh my. I didn't realize I'd gone on. What matters is the present. Go on. Get to what you need to do. And if there's
Wait, we didn't even finish like the second question. What the? Wait, we had 2 questions. Anyways, whatever. One time I was in Instagram Genshin chat group. I muted, but they started calling on my phone. Joking. I was shaking. Well, why would they be calling you though? What's the point? That's like... I dislike calls in general. I generally refuse to accept calls from people I don't know or like those kinds of random situations. Yeah, why would you do the group call? Like I would immediately leave any group that tried to do a group call with me. I have done that before actually because it's like it's not necessary. Like if you need something, if you need to tell people stuff, just message it, you know. Not everyone is like free at the same time. Ah, school kids? Ugh, that sucks. I don't like dealing with children. It's just kind of mean for me to say, but like in general, it's like as an adult, I also should not really be dealing with children anyway, so I'm safe in that regard. Because I just find them like super annoying. I asked them last week, none of them plays Genshin anymore? Oh my god, that sucks. Actually, there's a lot of people I know who don't play Genshin anymore, which is really sad actually. It's kind of rare to find people who are like dedicated in like long term. Like most people just give up like really easily. Yeah. So like even like a while ago, like we were chatting with one of my coworkers and she was talking about like how she doesn't get enough sleep at night. And then so but then like also like she gets a lot of sleep, but like quote unquote according to her still not enough. And then so my coworker was asking like, so like what exactly do you spend your night doing? And she's like, oh, I just watch a series. It's like, that's it? It's like, do you not do anything else? Do you not play games? Do you not have like other hobbies? It's like, nope, she just watches. It's like, I mean, I understand there are a lot of people who like literally just watch things, but like how, I mean, I don't know. It feels like there's no active participation in any of those kinds of things. It's like watching something or reading stuff is generally considered like a passive activity, which is good in balance with some active activity, like actively playing a game, actively making a craft, or learning something or things like that. You need some kind of balance because otherwise it feels like your attention span is just going to like disappear, honestly.
Used to be I'd laugh at folks who got all mushy in the dead of night. Now look at me.
Oh my god, this dude is moping because Yu Ming basically broke up with him. I remember making Instagram and Twitter at first because I was really mesmerized by those Dolphy photography? Wait, actually, let me search that because I also don't know what that is. Or maybe I know it, but I just don't know the name. Dolphy. What is that? Professional lifestyle imagery? Is that the one? I'm not sure if I'm looking at the correct thing though, because like when I'm searching it, a lot of weird results come out. Or do you mean like doll photography? Maybe? I think you're probably talking about doll photography, right? Because that's like, yeah, okay, yeah. So I was correct because like some of the results are kind of strange. And they're talking about like a portrait photo studio, and then they're talking about some kind of like shoe wear brand, which is kind of strange. Yeah, I want to take pictures of my Nendoroid though. I have the Ratio Nendoroid and I have Adventuring Nendoroid, and then they're so damn cute. I want to buy like those Nendoroid sets actually, but I feel like they're so expensive. So you know what I want to consider? I want to get those real life super creator sets.
Standing right where you are now. Yu Ming with that stern face, correcting my every swing. And Buxia. That girl was like a squirrel, always bouncing.
I had Instagram, I used to post Call of Duty mobile posts. I even got a Russian friend who used to play with me. Wow. Making friends from all over the globe.
Now it's just one troubled soul soaking in all this fine moonlight. Bit of a waste.
Now my community's messed up on Instagram, I feel like making a new one.
Earlier. Who was she? Our Shimei. Little junior apprentice. We found her wandering, homeless, down at Mist Wharf and took her in.
Yeah, sometimes it's nice to just like restart, honestly.
Not with us anymore.
Especially if it's like, if it's not really like a personal thing, or if you don't really have much ties to like...
She paid the price for
yeah, if you don't really have much attachment to it, I guess.
We drifters spend our lives chasing it with everything we've got.
People I used to play with are strangers now. Yeah, actually that's like the sad thing. Like, you know, that people can just like go in and out of your lives so easily.
And Hua Shi, from the day you're born, the 9 chapters have you bound. No fighting. No training with weapons. No defiance. And heaven finds you if you so much as disrespect the Lung Gods. So if you want real freedom, you've got to break those chains. That's been the Drifter's creed since day one. 5 years ago, we built the Tianluo Veil, a device to shut out the 9 chapters' hold. At last, we'd done it. Everyone in the Outer Peaks was over the moon, feast after feast, and you couldn't walk 5 steps without the smell of grilled meat clinging to your clothes. But we missed one truth. The 9 chapters didn't just punish those who broke the rules. They also kept deterioration at bay.
Wait. You mean...
Exactly what you're thinking.
Oh, she ended up like Psyche.
To outsiders, deterioration is a living nightmare. But here in Hua Shi, it was
Damn,
just old books.
that sucks a
9
lot.
chapters sway. The afflicted would change straight into Beyond, the realm's enforcers of law. But when we shut the chapters out, the monsters came back. Buxia was on the brink of adulthood. The night before her coming of age, she turned into a mindless, raging filthoid and tore through our base. Many died, our Shifu among them. She'd complained of headaches, but we brushed it off. Just a cold, we thought. A martial artist's body can take worse. Only Yu Ming worried enough.
Saw a few image about that Dolphy thing on my PC. I'll put one on random. Yeah, okay.
He asked me to stay and watch her, but I didn't. I heard there was a traveling circus in town, so off I went. I mean, what's babysitting compared to a street show?
You could have just brought her along with you, though. But like, damn, what are the chances, though, that both Yuming and Kocho were not available?
I came back to the Outer Peaks, and there was blood everywhere. Yuming stood right in the middle. The sight turned my stomach.
Oh my god, 6K by 4K image? I feel like you're better off taking a screenshot.
Killed her himself. The girl we'd raised like a little sister. The medicine he'd gone to such lengths to get lay spilled across the ground, steeped in her blood. From that day, he barely smiled. Spoke less and less. Then, one night under the full moon, he was gone.
Damn.
When we met again,
Oh my god, I can't believe this is what happened between them.
I don't know what deal he made with the Argent Loam. But I do know my Shisyung, the big brother who'd stay after lessons to fix my sword form, who'd sneak me out for osmanthus cakes, is never coming back. Haven't watched a street show since.
Yeah, welcome to the stream, Happy Knowledge 55. Hello, hello. You're just continuing on with the Do It Night Abyss story. But yeah, it's kind of like a sad moment right now. Yeah, anyways, time for introductions. Welcome, my name is Starlight. Yeah, and I play a lot of gacha games, like Genshin, Honkai Star Rail. DNA doesn't really count as a gacha game, but it's kind of in the similar vibe. But yeah, Kocho is like telling us about his very sad history and all the things that he went through with Yuming. So it's a very sad moment. I like the story a lot though. As far as what, well, yeah, it's kind of a waifu game, but like not too much, I guess. So it's still pretty balanced, I think, relatively. Yeah, I feel sad for Kocho because he was just like trying to goof around and like, bam, massacre. So it's kind of sucks.
We chased freedom headlong, blind to the price. Tell me, were we wrong from the start?
Like, even if I told you you were wrong, would that change anything? There's not much point though. Like, either way, you always have pros and cons in living in a certain situation. My god, though, I feel like they put too much effort in the vegetation. Oh my god, there's so much grass. I know before the grass used to cause me so much problems because every time I'd load into a certain area in Huashu, it's like, bam, my PC would just straight up die.
But this wasn't your fault.
It's a shame I'll be the last person to play DNA because DNA is not in PS5. Oh, really? I didn't actually know that. Huh. Wait. They do have it on mobile and PC, so it's still... it's still playable. I mean, if you're interested in the story, you could just like watch on YouTube, I guess. But yeah, they're still taking quite a while with the optimizations. But I don't know. Putting games on the PS5 seems very difficult sometimes. Like you have to jump through like lots of hoops and all that stuff. This grass makes my GPU choke. Definitely. It feels like the requirements are a little bit too high for the unnecessary graphics. I wish they'd put more effort into the NPC models compared to the vegetation, because like I do not need to see every single blade of grass on this screen. Like, damn. My honor pad will not handle this thing. I was interested about the gameplay because I play Warframe. Oh, you play Warframe. Yeah. I think a lot of people who also came from Warframe as well. I don't have any experience with that game, but it is pretty good from what I've heard. Yeah. It's not an easy game to run on like a low-end device actually. It has improved a lot, I think, compared to when it started out a few months back, but not at the rate that I would like.
Michelle would have turned into a Bian. Mindless, soulless, cut off from everyone she loved. That's no kind of life.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how much better it is now compared to a few months ago. In case I don't know if you were a day one player, but I did download the game exactly on the first day. And my god, when I opened it on my laptop, I feel like my laptop could have just like straight up died. I couldn't do anything properly. Like, to the point that playing it on my cell phone was actually easier than playing it on my laptop, which is crazy. Because like I can run Genshin and Honkai Star Rail perfectly fine on my laptop, but I could not run DNA at all.
Falls. Everything had rules I could read at a glance. But after I left home, I found the world fun.
That's a 1 minute lyric. Honestly, lyric is this thing. Yeah. Yeah. It's okay though. I mean, DNA is not a game for everyone. I kind of like enjoy the story a lot. That's why I'm still sticking to it. But the optimizations is like, it will take a long time. So it's one of those, you kind of have to hope for the best and like trust the process essentially. If you don't have that kind of patience, like maybe not. In? Lynn? Oh, do you mean Lynn? Like the girl who... Yeah, the dual pistol girls. Yeah, her name is Lynn. She's really cool. I kind of miss her, actually. She was like a very strong character in the story, so it's nice. I kind of wish we didn't rush through like the first part though, because we kind of like... there's like so much more stuff that we could have done in Hyperborea, I think, but then we ended up going to Washu like really quickly.
I heard of a boy chasing his childhood dream, but the choices he made to reach it left him past saving. He became a monster, trapped in a grotesque shell.
Wait, there's another character still coming out? A new one? Is that also from beta? Because I actually don't remember. I only remember seeing up to Yu Ming, I think. Oh, I guess they're probably saving her for later though. She's similar to a Warframe character. Is very happy to see her. Yeah. She's actually also very similar to another character in Genshin Impact, Chlorine. It's like she also is one of those like you have to stay in a specific spot to shoot, and if you move, like you can't move. Although in Chlorine's case, technically she could move, but she couldn't shoot while moving, if I remember correctly. So there is that drawback. But she was really strong when I had to use her for like Imaginarium Theater, so that was fun. I built her purely for Imaginarium Theater, actually. And then funny enough, the time when Pyra was buffed was like just I think one period.
I'd rather look to what can still be done. Like how we'll defend these people if deterioration comes again. But whatever you do, don't stop. Keep moving forward. Standing still changes nothing.
Yeah.
You're right. Sitting here wallowing won't change a thing. The past's out of reach. But the future? That's still mine to chase. Thanks. All right. We've been out here long enough.
Yeah, you're having like a freaking heart-to-heart moment in like the fields of grass, like in all the bamboo. Like, damn, look at how detailed all the leaves are. Lynn. Wait, let us see her. I haven't used her in a while though, but she was pretty cool.
Who's the target today?
And very easy to use, honestly. Very easy to use. Physics though. Oh, I forgot to level up her stuff. Oh well, yeah. But I did get her to Intron 6, which was nice. I kind of farmed really hard for this actually. Which is kind of like still annoying because I didn't get to use her that much. Yeah. Very cool character. It'd be nice if she appeared more in the story though. The area looks really cool and chill. Energy P is heating up because of all the grass. It's 74 degrees Celsius, which is not too bad, I think. I can't really tell because I am in an air-conditioned room, so I feel like it maybe should have been lower than that. My CPU is still the one taking the brunt of everything though. It's supposed to be like the GPU instead of the CPU, but like nope, it's still the CPU. And the CPU is at like maybe 60%, the GPU is at like 40-ish%.
You're back!
What's with the long faces? Still hung up on what happened just now.
Are you like high level? If you're talking about like the
I'd call that a
trial rank, I am at 64. I just got 64 like last week, I think, or a few days ago. Yeah, kind of end game, but also not super. Kind of like in the beginning stages of end game. I do have like almost all character. I do have all the characters, all the current characters. I do have quite a decent number of gold wedges. I think not. I don't have anything at like plus 10 though. That's kind of like insane investment, but I have a couple of like plus 5s and plus 7s and all that stuff. I'm working on it little by little. I don't grind that often though. I just grind like the kind of like the bare minimum requirement of like gold stuff, but like anything more than that's a little bit tricky for me. But yeah, it's okay. I think I do spend a decent amount of time in this game.
Not me.
Oh yeah, the S rank, which is I still don't really know how I got that though. Unfortunately, the title looks kind of ugly, so I'm not planning on using it. But yeah, I missed my chance again to like farm a lot of stuff. I'm so annoyed. Oh yeah, welcome to Street Crate Drake. Hello, hello. We are just continuing the story as usual and chatting a bit about
Much obliged for the concern.
yeah, about DNA pretty much. I mean, we are playing the game.
He knocked some sense into me.
I still don't understand the Apex Fox Hunter event because I keep forgetting to do it properly. Like, I was actually trying to pay attention to the time. It said, like, okay, the deadline is April 3. And I was like, yes, I can do it. And, like, today's April 3. I'm gonna rush everything today. And as soon as they open the game, it's like, okay, the event is over. Like, what? It's like, what do you mean the event is over? I was so mad about that. Because, like, the last time, when I was playing, the first time they had this event, I was, like, saying, like, oh, you know, I have 6 days left for the event. Okay, that's fine. 6 days is a lot of time. That means I can, like, grind it, let's say, in a couple of days. Like, maybe 3 or 4 days before the event ends. And then I check it again. It's like, wait, where's the start challenge button? Where's the start button? Basically, it's like, oh my god, the event ended. It's like, so the timer that they give you is actually the fake timer. It's the timer for the event shop, not the event. It's like, I don't need a timer for the shop. You can do that separately, but you need you need a timer for the event itself. So it's like, god, what is the point of this? I was really mad. So I tried not to make the same mistake this time around, but I fell for it. I still took too long. I'm one of those who likes doing things like the last minute. So which is one of my bad habits. I tend to do like all the weekly stuff at like the last day of the week and all the events like very close to the end. I'm trying to be better about it nowadays, but like occasionally I will still fall for that trap. Yeah. Chatting a bit. Okay, chatting a lot. I'm trying. I'm having fun though. It's like both the story is good and then like, you know, chatting about random stuff as usual.
Discern the whereabouts of the last heir to the Wuchongjiang sect. Now in seclusion in Jialan village, west of Haojing.
Oh yeah, water. Oh my god, thank you for that. I do need water. I keep forgetting to drink water these days. I think this morning I went like 4 hours without drinking any water. I could have died right then and there, I think.
Looks like we've just found ourselves a local guide.
Huh? Don't tell me that's your hometown, Kajo.
Haven't been back in years. I never thought I'd return for a reason like this. Still,
Yeah, I actually walked like how many kilometers? Also just chatting like non-stop actually. It's not painful exactly, but I do end up like needing to cough occasionally, which is why sometimes you'll see me like my model will be like moving but there won't be any sounds. That's probably because I muted it so I could like cough properly. Which happens more often than I'd like, but yeah.
good. Once you're all set, we move.
I'm actually surprised that this story is like a lot longer than I thought. I honestly thought it would like be maybe like 5 hours max and like we'd be like in and out. But it's proving to be like a decently sized story, which is good because I didn't want them to rush everything considering this is like the last update for Boss Shu, which I did not expect it to finish in like 3 updates, but like I guess because it's like the beginning stages of the story, at least they're not doing anything as crazy as like Amphorius, if ever. In case you didn't know, Amphorius basically lasted an entire year, and then every single update had like a new like super long ass quest. It probably spanned like 10 hours or more.
Back then, I'd be scrambling up and down them all day.
You need a hat with a bottle and straw attached to have a constant watering. Oh my god, yeah. You know, for a while though, I did actually consider getting one of these, but I was like, yo, is that too cringe? I feel like I'd be so embarrassed to be wearing a hat like that. Even though technically no one would see me anyways. But yeah, the soda hat, it's like the ones that you see that Americans always use. And like, I don't know, is that still popular nowadays? Like when they're watching baseball games, right? That's what they commonly use, or is that like a purely like Western media trope or something like that? Jiaolan Village. At least there's Sakura here. I'm still mad that we don't have Sakura in Honkai Star Rail. Like, we had to change it to like a freaking ginkgo tree because of like the Japan-China relationships.
Truth be told,
I have no clue either. Best start asking around. What are the chances the one who's actually... Yeah. You're the local here. Don't tell me you're shirking again.
You're shirking again.
not this time.
If you ever do that, please change your nickname for the day to Phantom. What? What? Oh my god, I don't want to be a hamster. Hamsters are weak creatures. They die if they're alone. It's like I'm like thriving being alone, generally speaking. Like it's fine because like a lot of in real life people are kind of exhausting to be around. But like hamsters though, they can die for like any number of reasons. You know, like they're one of those, if you spook them, they die. If they eat too much, they die. If they get stressed, if they die. They're lonely, they die. It's like, god damn it. It's like, why why do they die so easily? They're like, their life is not even that difficult. Oh my god, the guinea pigs. Yeah, I did have a friend who also had guinea pigs, but then they're also like really weird animals. Yeah. I think they have a surprisingly longer lifespan. I don't know, they're kind of high maintenance for me. I think mostly because like they're prey animals, and prey animals in general are like not very good as pets, I feel. Because they're always like constantly scared of things. Even though like you've been feeding them their entire lives, but then they're still scared of you. It's like, why are you like this?
Ever heard any stories about the Wu Zhang sect?
Why are we asking a child?
No.
No.
Papa says I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Are you strangers?
No, we're not.
We've been chatting for a bit already.
God damn it, Kucho is a freaking... This would be like one of those textbook sessions and they basically say, this is what strangers would tell you, and then like you should not believe anything they say.
Where's your papa now?
He went out earlier to chop wood. If you've got questions, ask Mama. She's over there drying incense.
Scary people always use that tactic. It's like, oh, we've been talking for a while. That means we're friends, right? So that means you can talk to me because I'm not a stranger anymore. And Chad Logic would literally just automatically believe that. It's like, please don't. Yeah, I know.
Excuse me, do you happen to know if there's a Wu Zhang sect recluse living in this village?
I know your mother.
Can't say I've heard of that. Though we do have a few teachers here good with numbers and divination.
We're looking for the type who might fiddle with coins and tortoise shells for augury. Does that ring a bell?
Kazhou!
Hey, Sister Xiangyin. How have you been?
Where's Kucho? Why are we alone?
Boys gotten tall?
Go home and do your homework now. Don't go picking up bad habits from the likes of this man.
Did she just tell us to do homework?
Nothing to say to you lot. Criminals get. Don't bring your bad luck into our village.
Why'd she get all frosty the second she saw you?
Yeah, that means we should not.
Because I spent half my childhood chasing her chickens around.
Kucho! Oh my god.
This won't get us far. Let's go straight to the village chief.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure she just knows that you're a criminal. It's like, okay, don't talk to that sus guy. She was your mother counterpart. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect the first person we met, well, kind of second person we met to know Kucho exactly and to like absolutely refuse to talk to us. I kind of expected someone to be like, oh my god, Kocho, it's finally you. You're finally back. It's like, please tell me that whatever those crimes the 9 chapters said you did were not actually true. And like, nope, she just went straight up like, oh, you're a criminal. Get out of my sight. It's like, okay, girl, chill. Chill. Girl did not hesitate at all.
Hi, Uncle Lee. It's me. Mind if I ask you something?
Damn it, Kocho.
You've grown. Shoulders broadened too. After all these years, you finally come home.
Just here in business. Need to ask something for a friend.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, so this is the nicer guy. Yeah, as the ad says, eat a Snickers if you're not yourself. I still don't really understand that though, but like, yeah, okay. Snickers are good, but I like other chocolate more though. I like Crunch. And if you're grumpy, then get laid. I wish that was an option, but like, I don't have that luxury. But anyways,
Near the cliff edge.
Jingyan! Jingyan is mentioned in this game.
That's the one patch I always steered clear of. I was a real rascal as a kid. Scaled every wall, nicked every loose tile, turned the entire village inside out. Except that spot.
What?
Every time I went near it, I'd blank out and end up nose down by a stump. If that's Wu Qiongzang turf, well, that explains it. Thanks, Uncle Lee. We'll get out.
Wait.
What is it, Uncle Lee?
After we drove your family out, I've carried that guilt ever since.
Damn, he really just admitted it?
Where have you been all these years?
Don't.
What happened to his family then?
Fine. Eating well, sleeping sound, living free.
But also it's weird, where is Kocho?
He wouldn't hold a grudge either.
Like, it's literally just us right now.
Your father was a good man. A real shame. And I still regret not standing up for your family back then.
Hey, don't say that. You helped us a lot. Brought food and water. Did what you could. My mom and I have only ever been grateful. Dwelling too much in the past will only steal your years away. Take it easy, Uncle Lee. And save me a seat at your 100th birthday celebration. Right. Now we really do have to go. Next time I drop by, I hope to see you still full of beans.
Full of beans? What does that even mean? Okay, we're gonna look for some random ass hermit. He's not even really much of a hermit because relatively this is still considered like pretty near to the village.
At
Yeah.
last, you have come. Since the first light of dawn, I have kept my vigil beneath this parasol.
See? The graphics of the trees and the vegetation. Way too fancy.
The Wu Qiongzang sect takes pride in reading the weave of fate through the arcane arts. It is folly for mortals to pry into the impermanence of destiny. Yet in such humble divinations, my aim has seldom strayed. But allow me to name myself. I am Hermit Jingyuan, current
I'm
master.
pretty sure hermits don't actually call themselves hermits.
Zhilu is in your debt.
Julio is her disciple?
For real? You can see everything coming? Then can you guess why we're here?
Be at ease. The hex upon your friend. I shall soon unbind it. And when that is done, all that was veiled shall return to his memory. Yet before we begin, might I ask you to hear a
We're getting sidetracked. Okay.
How
Apparently
long
we're...
will we be stuck here?
The grown-ups will find a way out. Don't fret, child. What you need now is rest. Save your strength.
It's so quiet. What if we never get out? Will everyone out there
Dwell too long on such thoughts, and the hours will drag on without end. Better to see it differently. This taste of rain. How
Looking back, that cave-in may well have been the first omen of the scourge of Zhuyin. It was misfortune to be trapped. Yet with someone so warm, so unfailingly positive beside me, the days felt less.
Who is talking?
But with each passing day, hunger bit deeper. After so long without food, I had no strength left, even to think.
So hungry. When will
Oh,
it ever come?
wait, is that... Oh, is that Julio?
This cave is so remote. Even if they realize we're missing, who knows how many days it would take for a rescue party to reach us.
Oh, what if by then our bones have already gone cold? Wait, the 9 chapters of Dafeng. Lord Argent will watch over their people. Won't they?
But the magistrates of Yingtian are there to punish the wicked. Would they truly come for the stranded?
Blast it! So if we starve to death here, we're just another tally in some calamity log. Is that it?
Are you out of your mind? What are you doing?
Heaven preserve us! Killing is forbidden by the admonitions. How dare you?
I couldn't care less about the admonitions.
Oh damn, he went the cannibalism route already? Yo, that's crazy. That is wild.
Aren't you afraid the 9 chapters will punish you?
The magistrates don't see everything. And I can always go to the drifters, can't I? Worst case, I'll steal a ship and make for foreign shores. But first, I need to fill my belly. I won't rot away here like the rest of you.
You can't!
Could this be the end? I didn't want to yield to fate. Yet hunger had left me too
Damn.
weak to lift even a finger. All I could do now was close my eyes, so I wouldn't have to watch my own death.
Let her go!
Murder!
Back then, I imagined every possible end. To starve where I lay, or to be struck down by the frenzied, screaming adults. But what I had never foreseen was the blaze of sunlight. The magistrates of Yingtian descended like gods. Yes, we were rescued. The enforcers of the 9 chapters tore away the rockfall and let the sun pour in. Least of all did I expect that they had not come for our cries of despair. They had come for the man who broke admonitions. Yes.
Oh, I figured this was about to happen.
Who had just saved my
Damn, this story is sad. I mean, it's kind of typical.
The taking of a life is punishable by death. Such is the unbending law of the 9 chapters. My condolences.
Is that Kecho?
Papa was a hero. Why should we be sad? I'm proud to have a father like him.
Thank you for all you've done. But is it true his name may not be carved upon the tombstone?
I am sorry. Those condemned by the heaven may not bear their names upon the grave. It has been so since ancient times.
I understand. We will leave the village soon, but please, tend to his grave when you can. Do not let the weeds claim it.
It shall be done.
Who'd have thought Kerming, always so proper, would go and break the 9 chapters' worst law, taking a life?
Our village has always been filled with law-abiding folk.
Damn, so this is what happened.
None among us.
Aw, poor Kecho.
Cast them out. The whole family.
He wasn't a criminal. He was a hero. He saved me.
A hero? That's the last thing we need in Huashu. We have the 9 chapters, the magistrates, the Beyond. Why would anyone need a hero when we have them?
But what if the magistrates come too late? What if there's no one there to help me?
Too late. Impossible.
You literally just telling her that was impossible when that's exactly what happened?
Bad luck. That's no excuse for breaking the admonitions.
He once told me that walking out into the rain could offer a new way of seeing the world.
I like this art style that they're doing though. Honestly, they should just focus on this more than their their 3D cutscenes. It looks way better.
I wandered aimlessly beneath the downpour. Was this all the attacker's fault? A tragedy born of the 9 chapters? Or, as they claimed, nothing more than bad luck? No. It was none of those things, I began to realize. It was those sheltered by their eaves. They had forgotten what it was to be drenched by the rain. They had grown soft, indifferent, no longer able to tell right from wrong, no longer able to defend themselves. They had been sheltered too long, and that must end.
Damn. This is her origin story. I can't believe we learned about Chilio from some random old lady in the middle of nowhere. What the heck? Ah, the timing is like so random. Also, why does she know about that though? You kind of do just get a cheat sheet though, because like you can just use the gadget to like find these things anyways. Okay.
The girl in your story. That was Jiliu.
Indeed.
So she never forgot him. The girl my old man saved kept that memory close all these years. If he'd known one act of courage would stir up such chaos a decade later, he'd be jumping out of his skin. Even down there.
I have long since withdrawn from the world. It is not my place to weigh my disciples' rights or wrongs. I can lift the hex upon you. When you are ready, speak to me.
Okay, let's break the seal.
The last seal. It's giving way. Soon the truth of everything will come to light. Jiliu, when you chose this path, what were you thinking?
I must apologize for entangling you in this.
Bit late for that, don't you think?
You're right. I never gave you a choice. I must admit, from the moment I recognized your gift, I have woven my designs to secure your journey to Huaxu, to bend their power to my purpose. You bear a rare strength, and with it, you were never destined for a life of peace. Your foes will not relent. Thorns will crowd your road.
Yeah, we have a difficult time ahead of us, honestly.
That's my problem.
It was never my intent to make your road harder. On the contrary, I would offer you recompense. Do you despise me? Do you take my offer for mere hypocrisy? Whatever you feel towards me, I can only hope this final divination may serve as a small reparation. The third symbol, upheaval. The mighty changes with the tiger's resolve, yet darkness falls from heavens. A mausoleum hangs in the void. The constellations yield to a new sovereign. At the heart of the 9 chapters stands the Taishu Mausoleum, suspended far above the hall of adjudication. That is where it all began. To kill a god is no simple feat. Mortal hands were never meant to touch the divine. Even in weakness, Tai Hao's power flows on without end, and the gulf between god and mortal remains as vast as heaven and earth. Only a god can strike down a god. That is why, upon the altar, I forged a covenant of souls with Zhu Ying. Life bound to life, death to death. It was a gambit that could not be allowed to fail. The covenant.
Did she tie her soul to
As High Chancellor of Longyuan, the Nine Chapters
Zhu
gave me
Yin?
both the authority and the means to bear one. From that moment, my life was inextricably bound to Zhu Ying's. Long years of sealing have weakened him. My next act will be to offer myself upon the mausoleum, to restore and feed Zhu Ying's strength. Let the two gods clash, consume one another, and fall together into ruin. That is the only solution I can foresee. Your part in this is simple. When both are spent, kill me. End it all. Only then will the 9 chapters fall.
Wow, she really wants to do everything in one shot.
Kill you.
Yeah.
Exactly. The death of one soul-bound partner ends the other. That is the price of the covenant. Tai Hao and Zhu Ying share the same origin. Neither can truly unmake the other. Only the backlash of the covenant
Wait, if that's the case, what's
can be shared.
what's the difference between just like killing her right here and now without making the two fight each other though?
In their prime, gods might have withstood such
Oh, okay, joke.
but Drake,
Joke. Yeah.
perhaps not.
So they have to get weakened first before Zhiliu has to die.
Gain fame, influence, power. Hua Shu has known divine protection for nearly a millennium. When the Loon gods fall,
Did she really just want us to be the new leader of the place?
they must rise to
Why? I mean, I don't think we want that either though.
together once more. That hero will be you. A hero's name carries weight beyond measure. Is there not reparation enough?
So she's one of those
But one thing
the means the end justifies the means kind of person.
forced me. But that doesn't mean I'd ever stand by and watch someone die.
You know they'd be watching.
Asked me what was worth risking one's life for.
You'd be the one actually killing her directly.
Offering your own life as if it were nothing. Why?
That was idle talk. I never thought you'd take it to heart. To reach the ending I seek, such a sacrifice is necessary. Whether I will it or not, there is no other path. If I do not give my life, Tai Hao and Zhu Ying will spiral beyond control, dragging Hua Shu into chaos. I can entrust this final act to no one but you. Whatever consequences, whatever blame follows, I will bear them alone. That should be fair.
Joke, there wasn't a hole in the chair after all. She is just her hair facing through it. Oh my god, they should have just changed the design if that was the case. At least it would have made sense for her hair to be like that. It just reminds me of that like scene with Nubulet when he actually complains about yeah, I mean you could probably watch it on YouTube again, so it's fine. I don't really think you're missing too much. Yeah, this is as close as I will get for you. Okay, there. Oh, that's kind of sad because I do have her fancy outfit, so yeah, apparently I am forced to use a level 70 Julio, even though I already have mine maxed out, but okay, I guess. Yeah, I remember Nuvolet talking about this similar concept of how he actually likes his long hair, but also simultaneously hates it. Because his hair always gets stuck on like whatever surface he's sitting on, especially his chairs.
To begin. Zhiliu, why do you stand here now?
Why ask what you already know? You and I both know my purpose. I am here to bring the 9 chapters of Dafeng to their end.
The audacity! Do you grasp the enormity of your crime?
Zilio, we once placed in you our highest hopes. The honor and might of the High Chancellor of Lungyuan are not gifts to be squandered.
Rest assured, before I set foot here, I had already accepted the price, even if it be my life. To bear the pillars of the realm, and to bring succor to all people. Such is the charge of the High Chancellor of Longyuan. And even at the cost of my life.
Yeah, the NPC models are terrible. Like, it's better not to spend too much time looking at them anyways. The NPC designs are like super ugly. At least their playable models look nice, but the effort is so skewed actually. It's kind of like hilarious how much they really don't care about the NPCs. Basalt sentinels housing the spirits of the forebears are scattered throughout the Taishu mausoleum. They can be destroyed, but shattering them may incur the forebears' wrath, unleashing enemies or hidden traps. So, I mean, I still have to break them anyways. What's the point? Yeah. I don't know what basalt actually is. Isn't that some kind of material? I feel like I've read about that before. Wait, let me just Google it really quick. So, basalt is a dark-colored, fine-grained, extrusive, igneous rock form. Something. Anyways, it's rock. Yeah, it's basically a rock. Oh yeah, the clothing patterns are pretty nice. The music is so loud. If ever like the music is too loud or something, feel free to like let me know. And then I will just adjust it if I can.
What drove you to such flagrant defiance?
What? Indeed. The people of Huashu have long grown used to entrusting all to the gods.
I learned more about rocks and ores from Minecraft. Yeah, honestly, you can get information from like any random space. That's fine.
They shut eyes and ears, heeding only the voice of the 9 chapters.
To serve the 9 chapters now, it is my chance to atone.
They have stifled their own judgment, surrendering the measure of right and wrong to divine decree. Yet, can the deities truly?
Yeah, everyone looks so chopped though.
The scourge of Dream descended.
I swear.
Now could stay its course. Does this not portend the waning of the 9 chapters? Look, up on the far reaches of the continent, the war between the Empire and Elysian Church has stretched across a millennium. When the 9 chapters fail at last, when the gods extend no more shelter.
Yeah, we still don't know anything about the Elysian Church actually.
A maelstrom of strife. Should the 9 chapters' power one day run dry, how will people measure the world then with their own eyes? How will they live, fight, discern good from evil, and restore order?
They did not need to stay that close.
With the narrow vision of the commoner, how could they bear the weight of the grand design?
The NPC voices are just nope. Just nope.
Bound within a clay shell, how can you be sure you are not one of those commoners you so readily scorn?
I know.
Fortune's edge. Fortune's path ignites.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of anime like that, but I mean I'm not really into those kinds of series. I was reading a manhwa, and for once the MC didn't summon undead because on chapter 35 the MC summons the undead. They are predictable as always.
With the consequences. Can you bear them alone?
I have. And I can.
Such selfishness.
You're supposed to say I can and then I have. It's like they flipped it around. It's more dramatic the other way.
What will become of the people left behind?
Humanity is not as fragile as you think. When the god is gone, they will relearn how to face deterioration. And with it, war, suffering, and sin. Haven't you witnessed those drifters who willingly stand beyond the 9 chapters and shielded themselves through their art? The process may bring pain, even
Keijo?
Yet such trials are the necessary price of their healing and growth. Only when the rot is cut.
Oh, I think I've seen this before. I mean, I haven't watched it obviously, but I'm pretty sure I've seen this. Yeah, it was a wild concept, honestly.
Fortune's edge.
Time to pay.
This game where they have to push your opponent out of ring. Yeah. It's basically like that.
An impressive design. Truly, in all the ages, you are the first to pose a true threat to the core. When we chose you as High Chancellor of Longyuan, it was for your brilliance. Though I never imagined it would.
Oh, there's a real game like that? That's so difficult though. I mean, most women don't really have those kinds of assets to play that kind of game.
Now will do.
You and I are wise enough to speak plainly. I will not, like those fools, waste my breath railing at you over some phantom notion of moral duty. Morality is but a shackle for the mediocre. And the so-called long gods, merely constructs wrought of the void, vessels for the will behind them. It is we who truly command the 9 chapters. Generations who gave their very bodies, the finest of every age, fused into the cause common.
Oh my god, sus! Oh my god, another sus anime.
Extend to you our sincerest invitation. You have proven your resolve and your genius. I could welcome you into us, the core, where by your will alone you could reshape Hua Xu. What say you? Does the offer please you?
You bargain more wisely than the others. Yet still, no.
Why? Whatever you seek, to lead the people or to reshape Hua Xu, this power would make it so.
Then you have mistaken one thing. I have never sought to become a god. There should be no more gods in Hua Xu.
Okay. Let's go. Yeah, Jigoku Raku. I've been meaning to watch that as well, but I'm trying to finish Jujutsu Kaisen for now though, because I've missed so many weeks already.
Go no further.
Damn, such a dramatic scene.
We see the grand design of millennia end by your hand.
Zilio, is your mind truly set?
Oh.
Zilio, since you so
so ardently seek death, do not blame us for showing no mercy, to presume to stand alone against the 9 chapters of darkness. Foolish. Utterly foolish.
Cease this, Zhenliu. You are a wise soul. Why incite a struggle where none shall prevail?
Stubborn fool.
Reach Fortune's edge. Soon, all of this will be over.
I haven't had any time to watch anything from Q4 2025 or Q1 2026. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff to watch, honestly. I've been trying to catch up little by little.
Resistance is sheer folly. Fortune's path ignites.
Damn. Julio just aura farming right here. And then she beat everything herself though. Yeah, good luck with Star Rail.
Will resolve its issue. From this day forth, justice will be restored to the people of Kuanshu. They will bear courage in their hearts, justice in their deeds, and fear neither evil nor disaster. They will be their own masters. Taiha, do you not wish to see such a future?
I think the OST was okay. I guess it's just not really what we'd expect from this kind of scene. It's more like the theater vibes, I guess, as opposed to like a dramatic battle moment, which is what's usually typical in like Star Rail or Genshin. But it's okay, I think. We'll see. We'll see if they have like more cutscenes soon. I think there's supposed to be more once that involves like the main character at least.
I know Giulio's entire plan now.
Little minion, tell me this isn't about those 2.
Even the faintest sliver of hope might do. Please tell me.
Okay, wait, it's back now, right? It's back. I don't know what happened though. I don't. The game didn't disconnect though. It's just a little bit on the stream itself, but it should be fine now.
Then we must begin with the origins of the 9 chapters. How much do you know of their inner workings? though now shrouded in
Yeah. Oh my god, welcome to the stream Infinity Zero. Yeah.
vast magical
The stream should be back, so okay, no worries about looking and all that stuff. Yeah, so sorry. That sometimes happens. I mean, not as often now as it was before, but like, yeah, occasionally. I do live in a country with terrible internet, so yeah, thank you for lurking. Refreshing is usually the solution. That's what I tend to do also because I am monitoring my own stream on the side to make sure like everything is running correctly.
mortal craft. They were in
Because I think when I started out, there was a time when I streamed for like, I think 2 or 3 hours, only to realize that I actually disconnected from streaming probably like 20 minutes into starting. And I was so irritated because my friend who was watching me at that time did not tell me. Like, they actually told me like the next day, it's like, oh, hey, I saw you were like streaming, but then you kind of died at like 20 minutes. Like, what was up with that? It's like, I died and you didn't tell me I was streaming for like another 2 or 3 hours to like no one because it wasn't even like actually streaming. So yeah, I kind of learned to like have it open on the side, either on like a second monitor or like before it was my laptop, I think, and sometimes it's like occasionally my cell phone. But definitely the best is still like on a second monitor. Yeah, thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, DNA is still interesting at least. I like the story. It's relatively straightforward at least, nothing too complicated.
Spirits of Taiha and Zuyin. In ages past, the Long God stood not aloof above the clouds, nor apart from mortals. The people of Huashu could ascend the Hall of Adjudication to dispute law and verdict with the gods themselves, fearing the right might in time stray from its purpose. Yang and Ju forged the Jade of Equilibrium, sun at the summit of the Taishu Mausoleum. If the two sundered halves of the Jade are made whole once more, the path
restored to its first state, then we could halt Juliu's sacrificial rite, couldn't we?
Far more than that. The 9 chapters began to grow rigid when after the Battle of Shuli, the Shren
Pro tip for streaming, open the stream on your phone and place it under your main monitor. Yeah. Well, it's something similar. I have it on the second monitor on the left side. I used to do it with like cell phone, but it's kind of like small, so it's like
became the embodiment.
I tend to like end up ignoring it sometimes, but it's okay. Yeah, as long as you have it open somewhere, it's still a good thing.
By unending wrath, bringing ruin time and again. If all were returned to the origin, this deadlock could yet be stirred anew. Yet in the Battle of Shuli, the Jishu sect's half of the Jade vanished without a
2 halves. Hermit Jingyuan, this Jade.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Yeah, we have both pieces.
I cast a divination. Restoration brings fortune.
Oh yeah.
The lot declared.
Oh, my sound is so crunchy sometimes.
Now I see. It lies with you. For those who bear true goodwill, such a gift is not sought, but bestowed by heaven. This stalemate is yours to break.
All right. Setting aside the fancy words I don't catch.
Damn, Kocho, just admitting you're a dumbass.
And stop Zilio. That about right? Time's against us. Let's move.
Okay, that was kind of sudden. But yeah, I think we're moving on to the final battle, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, it's taking a while to load.
Help! Lord Argent, shelter us within your grace.
Grandpa, I've been good. Why does the big white wolf want to eat me?
Sweetheart.
Because it's a white wolf, of course it wants to eat everyone.
Only with a steadfast heart can we endure this calamity.
You know, the funniest thing is if that wolf just straight up eats the old man in front of his grandkid.
My baby!
Sorry, it's the NPCs in this story are just like,
Sable Beyond are attacking everyone!
yeah.
You are still praying?
I mean, I've been saying that ever since like the beginning, but like the NPCs in this game are like, yeah, the voices are just like so terrible and like the faces, I don't know. Playable characters are okay, but like NPCs are just, yeah.
Silence! No disrespect to the Bian!
Bro, the BN are just straight up like murdering everyone, so.
Argent, forgive the child's heedless tongue.
Good luck.
Move!
I think you just need like one dedicated person to like to do all the voices for everyone.
Hey there. Are you alright?
Thank you, miss. I'm fine.
My baby! Thank heaven you're safe!
My baby!
City to be in such chaos already. Good thing we got here when we did.
Miss, were you sent by heaven to save us?
Heaven? Are you mistaken?
Get away from her! I know you're kind. You're drifters. Nothing good ever comes of crossing paths with your lot. You blasphemous! Unhand my granddaughter now! Father, for heaven's sake! This isn't the time! Please shut up!
Our lot?
Oh my god.
Have that backwards.
This is just so comedic sometimes.
As for the god you pray to, who knows where they are now?
Everything's coming undone. The very sky of Huashu is about to come crashing down. Help! Please, anyone!
Ooh, save your breath. Right now, saving more lives matters most.
Got it. Let's move.
Huh? Good work, Feng Type 3.
Oh my god, I can't believe the Suyi here is just level 60. That's even worse than earlier. At least like the one we were using was like level 70.
We've driven off these beyond for now, but the next wave could strike at any moment. What in the world has happened to—
Wow, 79 already. Nice, nice.
Once we regroup, the truth will come to light. Let's have faith. Together, we can end this crisis. Speak of the devil. Huh. Looks like they're bound for the Hall of Adjudication. Let's go lend them our strength.
What about the folks here?
Do not worry. I've made provisions. Sun Yu, Zhao Cheng, you remain here to guard against any more rampaging Bi'an that break into the area. Also, help me hand out the spare weapons we brought.
Ah, use your EXP books? I don't bother using those though, honestly, because every time you grind any stages, you do get EXP, so I kind of just like leave it running. Especially exploration. If you want, well, my usual strategy is just like I run a level 40 exploration, and then just set it to like max 99, and I just find somewhere, like I activate and find somewhere to hide, and I just let the combat partners do everything. Like at my strength level, I can only finish like up to maybe 30 stages, but relatively it's decent enough. It's like when you're not actually like doing anything with your time, you can just like leave it running in the background. And then you get secret letters in exchange, and you get quite a lot of EXP for your characters too. But only your main character and their main weapons, not for your combat partners, which kinda sucks, but it is what it is.
Nothing but cold stares for our trouble.
You never know unless you try. Giving up without even trying? That's not the
Yeah. No, I mean, I set Rhythm as my combat partner, but the main character is someone I have to level up. Because Rhythm is easy, like, you just have to, like, turn her on and then just let her go off and do her own thing. It's actually a waste if you set her as your character. She's better off as a combat partner in that case.
If you insist.
I set my combat partners to Rhythm and Fushu. And then my main character, let's say someone like Sui, like Kecho, or whoever I need to level up. Yeah, it's a good strategy when you're kind of not doing anything. If you don't want to like spend too much time on it, yeah.
I've never killed any.
To take up arms is to violate their admonitions.
What is this ill-omened thing? Take it away!
Damn, these guys are useless. You're literally in a crisis situation and you're still not doing anything to like save yourselves.
We've asked all around. No one's willing to take these.
Do not be so quick to judge. Had our forebears deemed a single failed trial the end, they'd never have forged such wondrous machines.
You still won't give up on them?
Your attention, everyone! The 9 chapters are in turmoil. Huaxu faces an upheaval like never before. The Bi'an can no longer protect you. They may even threaten your lives. We must soon move to another battlefield. We cannot stay to shield you. Until this crisis ends, only you can take responsibility for your own lives. Yes, the 9 chapters teach us not to harm or kill. Yet, they never forbade you to raise a weapon in defense of your homes. Right and wrong are not decided by doctrine alone. You must also trust the judgment of your own hearts. Ask yourselves, to take up arms to protect your loved ones, is that truly a crime?
I'll take one. Thank you.
Yes, let's go.
Mother from earlier.
Yeah, the one that we saved.
I've yet to thank you. If anything had happened to her, I'd live the rest of my life in regret. Even should heaven's punishment come later. In this moment, I must protect her. How could I entrust my family's lives entirely to others?
Well said. Here, you can take this one. My Shifu forged this crossbow himself. Pulled the trigger and it loosed a volley of bolts. A handy piece, very easy to use.
Then, may I take one as well?
I've the muscle for a fight. How could I watch others battle while I cower behind? Lad, give me a big one.
How are things here? We're apprentices from Zesheng Pharmacy. If you see any wounded, bring them over to us. We will do all in our power to save every life.
With Zesheng Pharmacy's trainees here, we needn't fear getting hurt. Now we can give it our best shot.
My hero, you must have more urgent matters to attend. Go. We'll have things covered here.
Oh, thank you, everyone. Then we'll be on our way. Don't worry. We'll do everything we can to end this chaos and bring back peace. And when it's done, we'll return to you with good news.
Whoa! Big wolves everywhere! The whole city's gone wild! I've never seen anything like this before!
We've got to stop this. You lead, I'll cover the rear. Let's carve us a path through.
What about the civilians?
We'll protect them.
Great aunt! Perfect timing!
Don't underestimate me. Nothing in this city escapes my eyes. The moment I heard of the unrest, I tied up the loose ends at the outer peaks and came straight here.
Then, little minion, let's get moving!
Wait. Forgive me. But from here, I can go no further by your side. If the 9 chapters are truly about to collapse, there's something I must fulfill before all is set beyond change. Thank you.
Let's finish this, once and for all.
Okay. Let's go, let's go.
Blossom like flowers. Oh, little minion, the sky's as red as if the world's ending. I have a really bad feeling about this.
We must move faster. We can still make it in time.
I won't surrender. Sorry. I'm okay.
Wow, there's so many. Can I just ignore this and like move on? I don't even know if there's gonna be any treasure chests around here, but like I don't really have the time to like go exploring. God, this is so far. Why are we getting sucked up into the sky?
It worked!
The statues along the way are all shattered. Jiryu must be just ahead.
My god, there was like kind of a shortcut here. Wow, the sky.
Shisyung, are you here to bar our way again? Duty calls, huh? You're bound to guard the 9 chapters core. I get it. No need to say more. Go on ahead. Don't waste time here.
All right.
Draw your blade, Shisyung. Holding you here is my duty too.
Oh my god, is Yumin going to die?
But not anymore. That question you asked me. Now I have my answer. Who says you must choose between tearing things down and holding things together? I'll do both. And who says a man must fight only for others? If everyone took up arms in self-defense and stood as one, forget deterioration. Nothing could withstand us. I'll prove such a future can be made real.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dramatic pose! Look at that. They're just kind of off doing their own thing right there.
One strike. Straight to the heart.
Okay.
Even now, you still cling to that sweet, naive idea.
Julia, you said I had no choice. But you were wrong. I came here to show you that humanity can carve its own path.
The power of resonance.
Oh my god, are we gonna fight these things? God damn it. Ah, are you crazy? Are we supposed to fight 2 of these things with like a freaking level 70?
Vanish. Light slash. Vanish. Light slash. Vanish.
I don't have enough sanity anymore. Yeah, that was surprisingly not. That was so short. That was like the shortest boss fight I've ever been in. I think they made it like foolproof so that like regardless of what happened, whatever your skill level was, you could not fail. You absolutely could not fail this battle. But still, that was a little bit too easy though. Or is that just like a beginning stage maybe? I feel like maybe I shouldn't have spammed the skill too much because that ended so fast. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen next though.
safe for my little girl.
Ha! Bet my deeds today will make the front page of the Haojing Voice. Heroes aren't just the magistrates. We common folk can be heroes too.
Focus. Another bandage here. Not a single wounded will go untended.
The Bian are flooding towards us. How can there be so many? Hold on a little longer. He's still up there fighting for us. We're almost through this.
At the dawn of all things.
What is this place?
Nameless void.
That you could achieve such a feat. I had not foreseen it. From our very first meeting, I discerned in you the makings of greatness. Yet all you have wrought since has outstripped even
It's a level in the sky.
Well then, Proprietress Shiliu. Ready at last to hear my 2 cents?
A gamble lost. I concede. To breach my covenant with Druing through resonance. To channel the sacrificial rites energy into yourself. All to seize a fleeting chance to wield the Jade of Equilibrium. Such daring resolve.
Also, Jilio did know about the Jade of Equilibrium.
Actually, back then at the top of the Hall of Adjudication, when I unexpectedly withstood Taihao's blow, or even earlier, when I managed to harm Tu Yin, I was completely taken aback. Crossing blades with a deity was something I'd never even dared to imagine. Is it because the power of resonance shares the same origin as that of the founder of the 9 chapters?
Correct. From its inception, the 9 chapters was a formation laid to amplify the power of Yang. The empowerment of this art is sufficient to allow you to touch the divine. But this alone is insufficient. The Jishu sect's missing half of the jade. Where did you find it?
When the outer peaks came under attack, a drifter led me to the hidden depths beneath the labyrinth of Yanyin, searching for a fix. There, I found it.
The very prize I sought for years. Buried away there. Perhaps it's for the best. My heart was long set on ruin. Better such a relic rest in your hands.
We'll speak later, Proprietress Shiliu. There's someone waiting for us ahead.
All things bear the yin, and embrace the yang. From their union is wrought the concord. Fill a vessel unto brimming, and it spills. Whet a blade to utmost keenness, and its edge shall not endure. The heart is the essence that maketh us human. To honor mankind is to honor this wellspring. Should Huashu dream of peace unbroken through the ages, how may the heart be set aside? The root overthrown,
The human heart is as a river in its flow. Without the bounds of right principle, it overflows. Law must be as the riverbank, to guide the heart's course, yet never deny its source.
When heart and principles stand in balance, then arises the Tao. Abiding in the Tao, the sage governs as water flows,
does not contend, and yet answers, does not speak, and yet corrects.
Now, what do you discern in these words?
Are you the ancient masters, Ju and Yang?
Eons have turned. So long did our will revolve that we near forgot ourselves.
When the 9 chapters grow overbearing, the people are enfeebled. When they fall, the people left in peril. Only they who discern the way of balance and harmony may be called.
Yeah, Julian kind of went a little bit too overboard with her strategy, honestly.
The purity of their first dawn.
In reality, though, it's kind of pointless because even if you go back to like the original state, I mean, history will just basically repeat itself, you know?
Both of you.
Oh, what's gonna happen to Jilio from now on, though? Okay, speak with Sui. I can't talk with Jilio anyways.
You did it! I knew you would. Lord Argent is waiting just ahead. It seems they have words for you.
What? That's it? She told us it's like... She just told us to talk to that thing?
Long ago, when deterioration spread unchecked, the forebears of Huashu, moved by compassion, wrought the 9 chapters of Dafeng to set heart and principle in balance. Yet, when Zuyin was sealed, I alone held sway over the 9 chapters. Neither Yin nor Yang may endure alone. Too long have I walked in solitude. Fortunate indeed. For you, with a heart as pure as a child, have pierced the veil of my delusion. Now that balance is restored, and Duyan returned to their place, we shall revive the ancient trial by take this scale. A token for you to keep, should you ever be in need. Anywhere beneath Huashu's sky, I shall come to your aid with all my strength.
A mighty loon god in our debt. Now that feels pretty good. A reward worthy of the Demon King!
Our matter here is concluded.
Oh, they're really just like ditching us after everything? Wow. We have so many people to talk to. Where is Fushu? Yeah, where is she anyways? Like, it's kind of weird being in this situation without her.
So much in just one day. I'd never have dreamed I'd live to see such scenes. Now we've got a mountain of work ahead. Old cases to dig up, each one to reassess. Those who broke the law for a just cause will be pardoned, but true wrongdoers, they'll face due punishment. And we kept our promise. Here we are, both in one piece.
That was beyond impressive. I always knew you had rare metal, but to face 2 lone gods alone and still hold your ground, that's the kind of brother any man would count himself lucky to have. Got my blood pumping too. We'll have to spar, proper, sometime.
That was kind of, okay, yeah.
Never did I imagine you capable of such a feat. Since pledging myself to the 9 chapters, I have been no more than thistledown in the wind, drifting where it willed, at times forced to deeds against my own heart. To my shame, I thought the 9 chapters' flaws an unchanging burden to endure. Never did I dream they might be set right.
Will you return to the Outer Peaks, you mean?
My thoughts are a knot. I will need time to unweave them, perhaps, when I have set them straight.
Okay, Julio. The mastermind behind everything.
Will you walk with me a while? That is, if you would still have me for company.
Can't believe we're almost done with the story though. Wow, that took a while.
Of all the places you could have gone after things calmed down, I didn't think you'd come here. You're going to his grave, aren't you?
So, my Shifu has already told you. How meddlesome of her. And yet, it was her meddling that allowed this turmoil to reach a clean resolution. Ever since that day, whenever the rain fell at night, I could not sleep. I would close my eyes, only to hear the endless drip of water in my ears. In those nightmares, I was always back in that cave, staring into the cold, unfeeling eyes of those people. And so I stopped trusting anyone. I chose to seize control of everything, to scheme and calculate each step, for I could only bear to face the truths I wished to see. Perhaps you still resent me. Had I trusted you more, would it be easier to meet your gaze now? Listen to me, drowning in useless what-ifs. And without even realizing it, we have arrived.
Julio,
What the? Oh my god, she suddenly just like appeared right then.
You're walking on eggshells around me. It's throwing me off. Don't worry, I stopped being angry a long time ago.
Wait, I don't care about being a hero though.
I'm grateful.
That's
You gave me the
literally
chance
not.
to be a hero.
That's literally.
I didn't expect you to be so frank about it. I thought you'd be a little more at peace with yourself by now.
Had all gone as I planned, had I perished in that mausoleum, perhaps I would have been. I could have told myself with perfect certainty that when life itself is the wager, nothing else holds weight. But I never foresaw that I would survive. All thanks to you.
Julio, there's something else I want you to know. The human heart's complicated. Where there's weakness, there's also courage. Where there's darkness, there's also kindness. And there's always the chance for people to break free of so-called fate and careful plans and carve out a new path. So, try trusting others more, instead of carrying it all alone. Don't gamble with your life like that again. Treasure it, and live to see Huashu's future. Will you promise me?
You may have long since outgrown any need for my gratitude. But even so, thank you. Meeting you by chance in Ice Lake was, perhaps, the greatest grace fate ever granted me. We have arrived. Stay with me a while, as this incense burns in remembrance.
Aw, that's a nice scene. Oh, I can't believe you completed the quest! Look at that! Wow. And the only thing I can think about is like collecting all of these little things though. Okay. Yeah, let's go. That was good. I like the story. The NPCs kind of ruin most things, but like it is what it is.
Oh, this one looks tough.
Yeah, I know. It's like 10 minutes to 1 in the morning for me, so I'm gonna just end it here and like go to bed. Oh. Okay. Come on, Luna Loot. Go farther away. I don't want to be in combat with you. I kinda just wanna do other things. Let's just make sure we collected it.
Just take that and let me off the hook!
Oh, there's a new one!
Jumbo Dumbo!
Hey, it's also Psyche? What the? It's exactly the same? Both? What's the point though? I mean, I'm not really interested in getting like Psyche right now. I mean, I use her, but like, I probably could get someone out there. Also, did you notice that they actually changed the art style now for all of these nocturnal echoes? It's at least not like the exact same like as the 3D model. I did get Fushu to I4. Yeah, I got her to I4. So I will probably go for Kocho maybe? And Fantagio's coming to the shop soon, so I'm not really worried about him. And Fina is a support, so it's not super important. I maxed out Julio. And yeah, Yuming is also kind of a support at I2. And Kocho's actually, ironically, only at I0, so I feel like I should probably focus on Kocho first. Oh, look at that. So many things. Okay, yeah, we'll just kinda collect these. Yeah, I still need to buy this eventually, I think. Oh, there's actually surprisingly a lot of things I cleared out. I know, Camilla! Camilla's coming in the second half, I think, or whatever the timeline is in this game. Surprisingly, I'm almost done with like most of the quests here. Which is good. Hooray for that. They keep giving us a currency that I don't really use much though, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just gonna log off in this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying little by little to actually like make progress in a lot of my games. Still kind of like slow in Genshin though. I haven't really done anything there. So I think the next stream we're gonna be playing Genshin so I can like move on with the story quest for Linnea. And I'm still debating if I should get her or not though, so I will kind of decide. Maybe if like I roll a little bit and then see what happens. Yeah, I know, it's good. I'm like clearing also a lot of my anime backlog as well, which is nice. I haven't played Expedition 33 in a while though, but I feel like I should do Genshin first and then Expedition 33. Because Expedition 33 is kind of like, it's not really going anywhere regardless. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just finished the main story, so whew, at least. It took a while. It's surprisingly longer than I thought. But it was good, so I'm kind of looking forward to the next story, if ever. Actually, kind of wondering if they're going to, like, introduce a new region already, or if we're just gonna be stuck here in Huashu with like nothing to do and like a bunch of dead patches again. Or ideally, they should talk about like the alternate self. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also have to drink water. But after this, because we're ending soon. Yeah, I really want to see our alternate self or whatever twinsies that we have in their government story. Because like we kind of left off with like being given a task by the prince, and I am excited to discover what that is all about. But yeah, okay, that should be it for today. Thanks for the hydrate. Okay, yeah, next stream. Not sure when the next stream will be. Ideally, it should be tomorrow, but we will see. The schedule can kind of be a little bit iffy sometimes. Yeah, did I set a timer for that? It's okay though. I'm probably gonna be drinking like half my water in one go after this ends. Yeah, okay. So thank you so much everyone who dropped by today's stream. I hope you had a great time. Did I set it to 4 minutes? Is so long though. I don't remember setting it that long. Yeah, I don't remember setting it that long though. I feel like that's probably a realistic gap kind of to when I would actually be drinking water. Yeah. Anyways, okay, see you guys again soon. Have a good rest of the day, everyone. And goodbye for now. Thank you so much again for dropping by today. I will fix the timers eventually. I mean, I'm gonna probably have to check all of them soon enough, but yeah. Look forward to it. Hopefully, if I remember.